What's going on, good people? This is Ekkorei. Thank you very much for the 100 subs. As agreed, I'm going to do a lineup guide for the most voted map. The poll numbers are in, and the most voted map was Ascent. So let's get right to it. First, let's start with B, because B is much simpler than A. So, for the default plant, we have several plant spots. The one I use the most is from here. You tuck yourself in the corner, and you have two options. Either you aim between these two bars on the bottom. Don't aim too high, because if you aim too high, sometimes the molly bounces in a weird way and it doesn't work. So aim around the bar or a little lower. Pretty much where this building here meets the bar. Shoot it. Bounces off of the wall. Around to the default spot. Your other option, which also lets you plant on the other side of the boxes, is from the same place. You aim at the same height under the tree. And you shoot. It hits it from the right side. So the whole right side is covered and the left side is also covered. So if you tuck in the plant properly in between the boxes, you can basically use the tree one for both. Right? You can go here to this corner. From here you can just keep checking mid, and you aim at this pillar with the right side of your HUD, just like so. So you can see that the top line on the right is covering this line here, and the small squiggly is going up just like this. So like that. If it's simpler for you, you can also just aim here. This also works. Shoot. Bounce it off of the wall. And also lands on the default spot. Another one is from here. Tuck yourself in this corner, in case you can't leave the side and you get stuck here. You know, you're waiting for him to come from market. You look at this window and go up until it meets the roof. Yeah? Here. Shoot it, bounce off the building, and it's the same case as before. Hits the right side, hits the left, and no stress. Last one is from here. You don't need to stand precisely, doesn't really matter. It works from any position. You need to aim at this wooden board or painting or whatever this is. Preferably higher than half, yeah? And it does not really matter where, but you know, the more left the better. Shoot it. Bounce off of the wall. And molly's on the default. So those are all the mollies for the default plant spot and for the one on the other side of the boxes. Let's look at some niche ones. First, here. In case you need to plant for market or you just don't have time. There is a molly for this from Pizza. You jump on top of the box. You look up and you aim your top of your molly icon to here. So where you have this double spike, bottom of the left spike, that's where your tip of your molly icon goes. Yeah? Shoot it. Bounce it off of the roof. And right on the bomb. And another one is here, in case you want to surprise people. This is not very expected plant spot. That comes from here as well. You aim at this part of the box with your middle line. So in between the molly icon and the smokes icon, you just tuck it in here. And although it looks like you're gonna hit the roof, it bounces. And although it burns on top, it will burn you down here. Yeah? One more, in case you wanna throw it here between the boxes. That's kind of sneaky one. Is you come here to this corner, wiggle yourself out until you see this lamp. You crouch and you wanna aim at this corner of the lamp. it bounces off of the lamp building and it lands at the same spot. Yeah, so this whole area is covered. And that's it for B plant spots. Now let's go look at A. A has many more plant spots than B does, so let's look at the default first. There are plethora of spots for these. I'll show you my favorite ones. So one is from wine. You hide yourself in this corner and you aim the tip of your molly icon at this little corner of the wall, at this brick. So like this. And although it looks like you're gonna hit the white thing above you, it flies right through it and falls right on top of the bomb. Okay, next is the default molly spot that probably everybody knows. You aim your top squiggly here, and for me it works more if you put it a little bit to the left, so basically in between these two things, because when I tuck it in here too precisely, sometimes it bounces weird off of the step that's there. So you put it like this and a little to the left. Shoot it. And falls on the default. Next, we can go all the way here in case you decide to flank. This is a good one. The problem with this one is you will not hear the diffusal sound, so you need to time it right or have your ult ready. You aim with your bottom squiggly on your left HUD at this corner right here. So like this. Shoot it. Very fast, yeah? Lands right there. Next one is if you manage to fully, flank through the cat, you can wiggle yourself into this corner. And you want to aim at this leaf, this one, with the right side of your HUD. So, like this, you just touch the leaf, shoot it, and it falls right on top of the bomb again. Nice and simple. Next, in case you find yourself here, you can go in between these two window things right there, and you aim at this little thing and you jump, and it lands right on the default spot. Yeah, maybe plant a little bit more to the right side with this one, but still, just keep in mind this is a jumping molly. Okay, and the last one for that spot is from here, in case you want to deny a plant or you actually manage to somehow get all the way here. You aim again with the right side of your HUD here at this part of the window. So like this, you touch it, shoot, and we follow the molly right at the default plant spot again. Okay, it's very good for denying plant in case you find yourself there or you play marker or something like that. Next, we can look for this spot. So for this, I generally use only two spots. One, I go here. This is just a simple bounce anywhere on top of this wall. The further you plant it, the further you should shoot. So if you just need to do it quickly, boom, bounces right there, no problem. Yeah, anywhere on top of this wall is fine, depending on how deep you plant. The other one, you want to plant a little further, preferably around this line, and that one is from here. You want to be on top of the first step, sorry, on top of the middle step, right here, yeah? And you look up, and you want to aim right here. Not at the light, not at the black line, but here where they connect, and to the left. So like that, shoot it. Right there. Nobody ever expects that one. It's great for flanking. It's a very good molly. Next, let's look for here with the boxes. I don't plant here very often. I don't know, just don't get around to it. But if you need to plant there, you come here and you aim a little bit to the left from this corner of the building. That's that. Shoot it, bounces on top, but again, burns on the bottom. Yeah? Very good one, especially because it can bounce off of anybody's head, right? Because it ends on top of the boxes. So very nice, very simple. Next one of my favorite plant spots, it's over here. The reason, you can hit it from heaven, from tree, or from main, and it's very open. Just be careful when you plant there. Sometimes you might have to smoke yourself off because enemies push your smoke from heaven and then you're kind of in the open. So unless somebody's holding heaven, you might want to smoke yourself off as you're planting. So plant spots for that are here from default again. You aim with your leftmost part of your HUD line around here. So there's a line here that you will see more when you look up, but you can't see it right now. And you want to aim a little bit under it. So see, right now you can see the line. So a little under with the leftmost part of your HUD line. Shoot it. Falls right there. The reason why you want to aim a little bit under is it happened to me a couple times as well that if I was exactly on the line, it did not clear the step or it bounced a little weird. So a little bit under the line is safer. Next spot for here is from wine. Instead of this corner, you go into this corner and you aim at the corner where the light is with the right part of your molly icon, but of the box that appears. Yeah? So you just kind of want to hit it right there. You shoot. Lands right there. So this whole corner is secured. Next, we can hit it from here again. Tuck yourself in the corner. And you want to aim the rightmost part of your HUD line at this last roof corner. So like this. Exactly there. Shoot it. Lands right on the spot. Two more. One, if you wrap all the way, do this only with your ult, otherwise, you know, you're going really far. You have a lot of faith in your teammates for holding the side. You go into this corner over here and you aim the top dot of your smokes icon here. I have it on max settings, I have it covered with leaves, but if you have it on lower settings, you have 1, 2 lines. So you want to aim it here as the second line is. So like this. Yeah? So the top dot of your smokes icon goes at the second line. Shoot it. So it's also actually fairly fast. Right on the spot. Last one for here is once again from this corner. You aim this time your molly, the top of your molly icon at this corner. So last time for default we had the right side of the HUD. Now we have the top of the molly icon, the fire icon. Shoot it. Off of the box, right on the plant spot. And those are all my lineups for Ascent, at least the ones I use the most often. I hope you enjoyed the guide, I hope it helps you clutch your games and have fun playing Valorant. See you next time.